Paint to GIMP to Photoshop. Comparing the toolbars. In Paint, we have a selection tool and the ability to crop, resize, and rotate our images. In GIMP, we have several selection tools and the ability to crop, rotate, and scale the image, plus some additional tools that Paint does not include. In Photoshop, I like to expand the toolbar to make it a little wider. We still have several selection tools. We have the ability to crop, plus menu items to rotate, scale, and other activities. In Paint, we have a pencil tool, a fill with color tool, a text tool. In GIMP, we have our text tool, our fill with color tool, and a pencil tool. In Photoshop, we have our text tool, our fill with color tool, and as an option, a pencil tool. But the small triangle means multiple options exist on that tool button in Photoshop. In Paint, we have an eraser tool. Of course, in Paint, eraser means replace the foreground color with the background color, plus an eyedropper to allow us to select colors, and a magnifying tool. In GIMP, we have our eraser, we have our eyedropper tool, and we have our zoom or magnify tool. In Photoshop, we have our eyedropper tool, our eraser tool, and our zoom or magnifier tool. In Paint, we can select brushes, and from brushes, we can change the size or the shape of the brush. In GIMP, we can select the paintbrush and get many paintbrush options, including thickness and size and shape of brushes, plus many different brush options as well. In Photoshop, if you select the brush, you have options like size, shape, opacity, etc. listed above. In Paint, we can select or edit colors. In GIMP, we can select or edit colors. In Photoshop, we can either select colors from the side palettes, we can go from the swatches menu, or we can mix color. One big difference in GIMP is it opens in 3 separate windows, and these windows can be sized or moved. Please be very careful when finished to select Quit from the GNU Image Manipulation Program window. Closing the Layers or Brushes window does not close the program, it just removes these tool sets from your computer. If you ever accidentally close one of these docked systems, click on Window, and you can choose the recently closed docks to bring them back, turn on your toolbox, or turn on the Layers and Brushes options. File, New, or Properties. In Paint, if you choose the File menu and go to Properties, you can set the size of the canvas, but you have no control over the resolution, and basically you're limited to black and white or color. In GIMP, File, New, if you go to the Advanced options, you can go from 72 dots per inch, all the way up to thousands of dots per inch. You can choose RGB color, and you can even start with a background color or go to transparency. More on transparency shortly. In Photoshop, if you choose File, New, again, you can choose the height and width, choose the resolution up to thousands, and you have several different color options from 8-bit all the way up to 32-bit. And again, you can choose which color you start with on your canvas, including transparency. As a recap, in Paint you're stuck with between 72 and 96 dots per inch and a white canvas. In GIMP you can start with 72 dots per inch and go up to thousands, and start with wider transparency. The same with Photoshop. Editing basics. Let's start with crop. Let me open an existing image. This image has a lot of vacant space to the right. If I use my rectangular selection tool, I can select an area to refocus the attention of the image. Notice this could change the aspect ratio, making it harder to print on photographic stock. You can either use the crop tool, or you can go to the image menu and choose crop to selection to remove everything outside of the cropped area. In Photoshop, crop is also on the image menu. Resize or scale. In GIMP, we see that we are looking at this image at 100%. It's not really feasible to scale this image larger. As you see, the image quickly deteriorates. But we would be able to easily make it smaller. Notice the zoom does not actually change the size, but it allows us to preview. To change the scaling, again on the image menu, choose to scale image. The lock symbol means if I change one and tab, it changes both in proportion. In Photoshop, image size is the equivalent of scale. Brightness and contrast. This image lacks color and differentiation between the foreground image and the background image. To adjust brightness and contrast, go to the Colors menu and choose Brightness and Contrast. Unfortunately, there's no magic formula. You just need to experiment with moving the sliders left and right until you get the image that you desire. In Photoshop, image adjustments, brightness and contrast. Photoshop has much more elegant brightness and contrast tools, but again, GIMP is free and does just fine. Transparency. We've seen that both GIMP and Photoshop can start with transparency. Just recall, transparency can be saved in GIF files. More on transparency and layers as we go.